Treasured Waters by Billy O'Riordan. The sound of flowing spring water is the first thing you will notice as you near St. Patrick's Well, Marlafield, Clonmel. St. Patrick's Well, or Tubber Fádric, reads the sign at the entrance gate, which in turn leads the visitor on a magical, winding 33-step walk down past a limestone rock cliff ending at the statue of St. Patrick, erected in 1956. The vantage point at the top of the steps is so inviting that it stops people in their tracks, encouraging them to take in the panoramic view of one of Ireland's largest wells, devoted to our national patron saint, Patrick. St. Patrick's Well has been a place of worship for thousands of years, and it can trace its origins back to pre-Christian times. The well has been a place of pilgrimage and devotion in the Christian era since no better man but Patrick himself, who it was said converted the locals to Christianity. The fact is not beyond the realms of speculation, as Patrick had converted the King of Munster to Christianity only up the road in Cashel. The well resides in a beautiful tree-covered glen, and the first noticeable feature, apart from the church, is a stone cross standing out in the large pond, which is enclosed by a wall. This cross dates from the 5th century and sits on an island of stone. The church in its present form dates from the 15th century. It has a Romanesque architectural appearance and was attached to the nearby Cistercian Abbey of Inishlauna, which was said to have survived until our dear friend Oliver Cromwell arrived in 1650, after which it fell into disrepair. Inside the church we see an altar which was the tomb of Nicholas White, who died in 1622, and whose family had moved there in 1805, and so it is known as the White Altar. The roaring spring is the central attraction of this magnificent place, and for many these waters are famed for their curative properties. 2 granite water spouts, or flumes, funnel the bubbling spring into the pond from a deep underground spring. These funnels may have a medieval origin. This mystery has baffled archaeologists. Numerous cures are accredited to the healing well waters. For thousands of years, people have come to the well to seek relief from their suffering. Inside the church, we find some relics of the ancient origins of the site. I find stone spirals of particular interest. These ancient sculptures were cast aside and lay buried for hundreds of years until the site was redeveloped into its present state in the 1960s. The spirals were repositioned back inside, safely secure inside the walls of the ancient church. Spirals to our ancient ancestors represented death and rebirth, the outer and inner worlds, and the cycle of life. This ancient motif is only seen in places like Newgrange, which is over 5,000 years old. Who placed them there and whose hand crafted the ancient relics is a mystery which has yet to be solved. Yet, their presence in St. Patrick's Well adds to the long-standing sense of the sacredness of this unique site. Today, St. Patrick's Well is one of Clonmel's most popular amenities, and its healing waters are bound up with our local identity. People of all faiths and none enjoy the beauty and tranquility of the place. Some come to fill their water bottles with the healing waters, while others bathe their weary feet in the cooling pond waters. For thousands of years, pilgrims and pagans alike have been drawn to the magical qualities of this amphitheatre of tranquility, and let us hope that this will continue for generations to come.